So my name is Zara Campbell. I am a 21-year-old student at Ulster University studying occupational therapy in Jordanstown. I am the former Miss Derry and I am the founder of Northern Ireland's first safety and self-defence company of its kind called The Safeyard. What inspired me to set up The Safeyard was my own personal experiences. Moving from a small town to a big city, street sexual harassment and lots of things in between, I didn't feel safe. So the goal of The Safeyard is to tackle misogyny, to tackle violence against women and marginalised genders, to tackle all those awful things that go on far too regularly in the world today. With The Safeyard being one of the very first, it is the first safety and self-defence company of its kind in Northern Ireland, it makes me feel, it is overwhelming, but it's a start, it's a way forward. It makes me feel very proud to be able to have started it and, give people that space and give people that opportunity to feel safer, reduce anxieties and stuff like that. Challenges with the business, I feel like aside from like your regular stock take and marketing and all those kind of things alongside education and time management, I would definitely say, social media in terms of just having to deal with those opposite end opinions. Misogyny is a huge thing. And unfortunately, social media broadcasts that when you can be anonymous and express those opinions. So dealing with that, is definitely a challenge I feel in running my business. In the beginning, I can remember my palms sweating, my heart was racing. I didn't know because of the vast majority, especially when we went viral on TikTok, there was thousands upon thousands of comments coming through. And it was, I had to take a step back and realise that, this is someone else's opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, whether it's the same as yours or not. You just have to kind of deal with it. But it's important to remove yourself from the situation in terms of, this is someone behind a keyboard. You have to remember their comments not directed at you in particular. Although it might seem like it in the moment, you have to remove yourself and realise, they're just expressing an opinion. And it's not towards you in particular. If someone is coming at you from that perspective, you have to remember it's their unconscious bias. It has nothing to do with you, and it's just kind of taking it at face value. It's their problem at the end of the day, and if they're voicing that, then let them. Just don't let it affect you. Although it is hard sometimes, you just have to remind yourself, this isn't about me. I have quite a strong mental well-being in terms of, I trust my own gut, if that makes sense. But when I did receive them, I did take quite a hit in terms of, I was thinking, am I doing the right thing? I had a lot of self-doubt, I had a lot of worry, I was very anxious for a while. You have to sit with yourself, I feel like sometimes, and really reevaluate the situation, which is what I done, but it doesn't come easy for everyone, and I completely understand that it can be so difficult. The stigma around, sexual harassment, especially in violence against women, I think it does have in my personal opinion, it has a huge impact on the young woman of today's society, because I know it did on me. So the way I stay motivated through the challenges that I have faced so far was through building a support network. As hard as it might be sometimes to reach out to your friends and your loved ones, they are going to be there for you. You have to remember, imagine it was your friend or your parent or someone had come to you with a very harrowing situation, very difficult time, you would want to help. And it's about remembering that there's someone there for you to talk to at all times, whether it's someone at university or something like that. Me personally, I created my support network through friends and family. Practicing gratitude is a huge thing for me, so I would journal a lot. Writing down my feelings on a pen and paper, just basically exposing myself to the page had a huge impact positively on me. Not only that, but I would sometimes, and I know this isn't for everyone, but I would throw myself into my work. So I feel like throwing myself into that environment and being able to help other people, creating positive TikToks and, useful information for other people to read and maybe brighten their day and, help them overcome a challenge. That was definitely something that helped me overcome mine. Recently, I haven't been the most active person, but I started the gym again, and I feel like that has helped my mental health leaps and bounds, like getting out of the house and doing something productive. But mainly practicing gratitude and just writing it down, pen and paper, what I am grateful for. I feel like that brings a lot of positive light into my life, for sure. Balancing, my mental well-being alongside the business, my advice would be, just to take things as they come. You don't know your capabilities until you're in that situation, I feel. Especially with me balancing running the business and doing my university work alongside a social life. You know, I still want to be a student and go out and enjoy myself. And I feel like, you know, it is possible if you put your mind to it. I feel like from the outside looking in, it looks impossible. And a lot of people would say to me, like, how do you do it? And I feel like just time management is a huge thing. So like, you know, having a diary and working out and putting in time to allow yourself to have, you know, a social life and be able to do your assignments and put, you know, your A-star effort into your uni work. You know, it is manageable, it really is.